it's been life-changing, to be honest. Like it's given me a family of people, like a tribe of people all going after the same thing, like deep connections.
It's actually making me emotional just thinking about it now, and that's how like impactful it was. When I think of this retreat, and when someone asks me when I get back home, oh, how was it? Or like, what was the experience like? I think the first word that comes up to me is priceless. You cannot like quantify anything in this retreat because it's just so beyond what I expected.
Why are you here? I don't mean you on this planet. No, I mean, why are you here in this room? You got here for a reason. You chose to be here. Why are you here within Trinity, within this container that we're holding here in this space?
Anytime that we're bringing a group of people together, we want to have an opening ceremony. And so it's something that I've done differently as the Trinity retreats have gone on, is created a grounding ritual for everybody. And so right now we're in a beautiful location on Phillip Island, right on the beach is our accommodation. And so I'm taking everybody through first a little fun game, which you'll see, and then grounding, breath work, meditation, mindfulness, and then we'll change locations and do some journaling and prompting.
It's taken me a long time to build the courage to go against the norm and figure out exactly what I want.
And so we're kind of setting the frame psychologically and physiologically for them to walk into this experience in a more grounded manner, in a more calm manner, settle the nerves and have some fun, have some laughs, but also regulate themselves, regulate their nervous systems. And it's also ritualistic in that honoring some of the traditions of our ancestors by having some commitment to a ritual that sets the tone for the entire experience. One question I have for all of you that only you will answer right now is, what is your intention for this retreat, this experience over these days that we will share together? What is your intention? And keep it to yourself for now. What is your intention? Danielle is now using sage. Sage has been used by a lot of native cultures, such as the Native Americans, to ward off negative energy, the cleanse of sorts. The energy and color that gives you life. As you exhale, you are expelling the energy and emotion that no longer serves you. Why did I create Trinity? Trinity was birthed out of me feeling quite lost after selling a business, and which was very impactful to me, and me losing a great sense of impact, belonging, and contribution, my greatest one yet. And I thought, what was next? And I felt disconnected from a greater purpose after that. And so I sat with my mentor and we came up with a idea and a concept that I had never seen done before, one that encapsulated all of my greatest skills, and one that filled a gap that frustrated me. All I want you guys to do, so we're gonna put some hugs into this. So guys, just turn to the person. Everybody is gonna hug everybody. And why are you spending so long and so much time and energy and money doing all these courses and all these degrees? You do one to help you make money and grow your business. You do one on functional health. You do one on training. You might do a degree to give you some type of superficial credibility, nutrition, etc., etc. Then you get a coach to help you with your own personal goals. And then you need to see a psychologist. And then you need a community. You don't have that. And so there's all these silos that you're trying to operate within. And what if I just created an opportunity, an experience where people could get the chance to have all of that solved in one?
A deep desire, and to understand intimately the hell that your life could be if you do not do Do not become what you say you want to become.
And because my skill set over the last 10 plus years has been developed in all of those areas, I was able to offer congruently, honestly, authentically, effectively, offer an opportunity and experience that tapped into all of those. And so that's what Trinity was birthed out of. It was birthed out of me feeling like there was something much more for me to contribute to this world, much greater impact and contribution that I could make. And once I realized that, that was it. It was like I knew it immediately. I didn't know how much it was gonna cost. I didn't know what it was gonna, how we're gonna do the retreats. I didn't know any of that. It wasn't birthed out of me trying to make money. It was birthed out of me trying to contribute. It was birthed out of me trying to find a greater purpose and greater calling with my greatest sense of contribution and personal legend that I was called to. And now that I've been able to offer that now for the second, now coming to the third time, it is very clear to me and evident to me that I'm not here to sell you Trinity. Trinity is a privilege to be in. It's an opportunity, it's an experience. And that is why I created Trinity. Why is health such an important key for you to experience all of life? Like why it could be, that's not the only way to experience all of life, but why health? Why that expression?
I want to look after people who actually want to be better, do better, and look after their health, and treat me with respect. I feel like I have so much more to offer in this life. I feel like I have a bigger and better impact on people as a coach than I do as a nurse.
Possessing the ability to change the trajectory of another human being's life is an incredible power, skill and responsibility that I truly feel it gives me purpose and will fulfill me for many years to come. You don't truly have a problem until your health is gone. Like a lot of people think we go through life with problems, but until your health is truly on the back burner, that's when you feel a moment of panic. And I think, being able to prevent that or help someone and give them a bit of hope, give them a mindset shift, could be something even so small, has a big impact.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for sharing that and being willing to dive into yourself a little bit more and be vulnerable and open and be patient to listen to everybody's stories, which is just as valuable as your own. So we're gonna close this with a hug. Universe, ancestors, thank you for this beautiful meal that we're about to enjoy. Thank you for all the love and nourishment that was put into it by every single hand that helped create it. Thank you for bringing us all together into this space and into this room. There's no accident that we are all here together. Thank you for putting everybody on this path to come together in this beautiful collective family and the connection and bonding we share. Please protect and guide every single person at this table to be able to share a beautiful 4 or 5 days together. Thank you for the opportunity and thank you for all entrusting me in guiding you along your journey. Amen.
Amen. Let's eat.
One missing piece of connection that a lot of people and business owners have is a connection to their own selves and bonding with others and then nature. And so what we're doing in the mornings, we have a ritual. And after our breath work, we go onto the beach and get into some nature and we go for a walk together. And we don't just walk together, but I prompt them with certain things to say and do to create some connection, some awareness, some introspection, some reflection. And so that's what we're doing now, this beautiful beach, to ground the morning and to come into the morning and the day with a lighter spirit, but also a clearer head and mind to be able to receive a lot of the education, the information they're about to receive. I'm going to prompt you guys with a question for the person or people that are next to you, whoever who's next to you. And that is, share with them the one thing or one of the things that you were grateful for when we did the meditation. What came to mind and heart? Share what you felt grateful for to the people or person next to you. Let's walk. You must fill your own cup as a coach and health professional as well. And this is how I am creating a space for them to be able to fill their own cup and lead by example and be congruent within themselves, and not just be filled with education and knowledge, but have a body and mind that is of great wealth as well. We're all going to train together. How it's going to work is this. Each group will pick a superset, a main compound, and an accessory. You are pushing to the basically failure on your 2 sets. And you guys will be there to coach and support each other. And so as someone is doing the exercise, you guys are coaches, like coach each other. If you see something wild with technique, like you probably wouldn't, but if in case you do, ask questions, point it out, and coach each other and give each other support and camaraderie. Come on, Seb. Good. That's failure. That's training close to failure. Motherfuckers think that they can just stop when they want to stop. No, you stop when you are done, when the job's done. Getting them to train hard, getting what it feels like to like push further to the edges of their training limits, which even coaches and health professionals can often undershoot. And so by holding them accountable to a higher standard, you see how much more they have accessible and available to them within their spirit, their mind, their body. Where in your life do you feel most authentic, where it is the easiest for you to be yourself? Share that with the person next to you. And on the way back, we'll talk about something else.
I have some idea of what to expect. I knew that I'll become closer to the people around me, but I didn't think I'll become closer to this level. I genuinely feel like with pretty much everybody in there, I can just be myself fully.
What's one lasting impression that you would like to have on the people that you serve and work with? What's a lasting impression that you want to have on the people you serve?
Once you understand why a person wants to do something, everything starts to add up. Like that person who just can't quite seem to stop binging. Like you look at their why and you look at their reasoning and what they've been through, and that quickly adds up to, amount of reason. That quickly will show you why.
Yeah, the retreat's just been amazing. Like breath work is exactly what I needed. Just doing things that take me out of my comfort zone. Been very held off, I feel, in my life of like I actually feel a lot like myself here.
What does your inner critic say to yourself? And what could be the antidote to this inner critic, the cheerleader? that you would want to amplify?
It's like you got to let the things that you love go, knowing that they'll come back. And I'm like, there's so much more to do. There's more work to be done, and I feel like this is definitely only just the beginning of such a even more immersive experience. And I'm excited for it.
What you say, being more intentional with the words you use, and especially with when you're talking about yourself or what could happen in your life. I think there's no room for negative thoughts. There's no room for negative outcomes.
Thank you for the moments that we've shared together. There is no accidents or mistakes, that we've all come together in this room, in this environment together. We've all been put on a path to get to this exact moment where we are in life, through all of our challenges and opportunities and triumphs that we've faced and overcome. And thank you for allowing me to guide you along your journey.
I'm here because I feel like these experiences and this thing that you offer has a potential to change my life.